I'm Dr. Lane Mears. I'm the BMW Endowed Professor for Automotive Manufacturing here at the ICAR campus in Greenville. Working with BMW is fantastic. I see in BMW that from the president of the company all the way down to the person putting screws in on the floor, everybody is engaged and everybody is aware of the mission of the company and what their role is in achieving that mission.
Clemson was, from the beginning, one of our major strategic partners because we need to develop talents and we need to bring them into our production. When you run a big manufacturing operation, you need people because the highest quality does not come from the equipment or the machinery, it comes from the people. And we found a very, very solid base for workforce in South Carolina that we could use. And we found very good education places like Clemson University, where we could recruit the talents for our technological needs.
Working with a company like BMW exposes my students to the latest technologies, but also to the latest innovative thinking.
With this idea to invest into BMW Smart State Endowed Chair, I think this was definitely one of the best investments we could make. Because with this we had a footprint in Clemson University and we had a direct, permanent contact into the academic world. Lane Mears has proven over the years that he understands not only the needs of the academia, he understands what we need. I think he is a role example for I know both worlds and I'm able to combine these two worlds to the benefit for both organizations.
The opportunity that this endowment with the BMW chair has given me is the ability to build things like our assembly center here. Not just the endowment or the funding that comes, but the name of the professorship carries a lot of weight. I actually have gotten opportunities that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise without the name professorship. So the ability for us to get the message out, understand and affect policy about what's important in the US with regard to manufacturing, that's all based on this named professorship and the opportunities that it's opened for me.
I'm Delphine Dean. I'm the Ron and Jane Lindsay Family Innovation Professor in the Department of Bioengineering. The support that I've gotten through the professorship has allowed me to do some things and take students places that I would not have been otherwise able to do. We traveled to Tanzania, and with their support of the Lindsay family, I was able to take students with me to collaborate with engineers in Tanzania on projects, and they got to see firsthand kind of engineering education in Tanzania and healthcare systems in Tanzania, and that's not something they would have gotten the opportunity to do if it hadn't been for the support I received. I worked to set up a high complexity clinical diagnostics lab on campus so that we could actually test our own students and staff in-house and return results more quickly.
We were given the idea of donating to the professorship by the dean and his team, and then later learned to our great pleasure that Dr. Delphine Dean was the professor that was going to be the Ron and Jane Lindsay named professor. She is a great representative of the college. So we just love the idea that our name is connected to her work and are very happy to be able to support her.
Donor support for the College of Engineering, Computing, and Applied Sciences has enabled a lot of things that would otherwise not be possible. It's helped support students on just in their education, but also to do things outside of what they would normally do. It supports them to go travel abroad, work on research projects that they would not otherwise get to do without that support. From the faculty perspective, it really enables more collaborations across institutions. It helps gain some key preliminary data to really move projects forward. And overall, I think it makes the college a better place to know that external people, whether they're former Clemson alums or industry, really support what we're doing, both in terms of the education and research mission of the college.